Hey everybody, welcome back to the Underground Lair. We've got ourselves a Taylor 310. It has some belly issues. The relief is down to 4,000ths and there's no string buzz, which is common for a Taylor. However, it looks like somebody's already sawed some of the saddle off. And yeah, let's just take a look. Taylor 310. And the string height is too high. It is at 7th thou on the 12th fret on the bass side, but it's right where it should be on the treble side. And looking down here at the saddle on the treble side, you can see there's almost no break angle on that high E, but I think I could shave some off of the bass side and get away with it. Otherwise, the thing looks like in pretty good shape. It's about 20 years old, so we're going to go ahead and replace the strings. And while we have the strings off, we're going to try to take a 64th, let's see here, less than about a 32nd off, and taper it down to the bass side, because the treble side can't go any lower. Okay, so you can see I put a little purple line on the treble side and a tapered line as to where I want to take off there. So I'm going to do some sanding, we'll be back. So we're also going to try to help the break angle right here by using one of my nut files. I got it taped to protect the other end, so let's do that. 12 thou. Just want to make that break angle a little bit harder. Not necessarily longer. So that the string has the break angle to go over that bridge. Very short strokes. I have another file we could try too. See if it fits in there. Alright. Yeah, it fits. Alright, so that will help. Okay, so we took a bunch off. Let's just see how that, I forgot to do this. Since it's a tusk saddle, it has kind of like, I don't know what it's really made of, but you got to kind of take the edges off that you get from sanding. Okay. Now we're going to go in the slot just like it should be. Okay. And I think that will make us just fine there, because I really didn't take anything off the treble side. Took some off the bass side. Let's see what that get us. So I'm going to clean up the neck and oil the fingerboard and yada yada yada. And we'll be back. Okay, the string of the day is Martin Lifespan SP. They're 13 to 56, and they come in a confusing package, 6th and 3rd together, second and fifth together, first and fourth together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll throw the first one on. Taylor guitars have a slightly different design in their bridge pins, where you push it in and you pull it to lock it into place. Alright, I'll put this third string out of the way, and the way I string these is I set the tuners on the bass side at 1 and 7, and I don't like to get too many wraps on there, because the more wraps you have, the more time you have stretching in, and you don't need many wraps with a wound string because they grab a hold of each other. Okay, our Taylor 310. Is that what it is, a 310? Yeah. Taylor 310 acoustic is, we've got the saddle down as absolutely low as we can, and yes, by filing this one slot that helped with the break angle. We still have break angle, and I'm glad I stopped where I did, because we almost don't have any break angle for the low E, but it's there. So where did that leave us with string height? We are still at 4/64 of relief, and our string height is at we're right at 6/64, and we are a hair over, it's hard to read, we're at about 5/64. Right. Oh, by the way, we used a new product on this. I used to use linseed oil, and I had a big old half gallon of it, and this stuff came out, I don't know when, but it's Gamblin Artist Oil Colors is the company. Refined linseed oil, and that's it there. And this stuff really worked well. Shout out to Dave at Dave's World of Fun Stuff, who had recommended this. I still use the F1, or no, I'm sorry, yeah, the F1 on the bridge, but we use the linseed oil on the fingerboard. We polished the frets, and just check out how nice that looks. Cleaned up the headstock a little bit. You leave those danglies on there until you're done, because you never know if you have to take the strings off, and that can turn into a horror show. But I'm going to let this sit until after dinner, and we'll come back and double check the string height, stretch the strings one more time, and call Buddy and tell him to get it out of here. But I'll be back to wrap this up. This time I won't run out of SD card. Okay, boys and girls, our Taylor is tuned up. It's set about 5 hours. Let's see where our relief is. When we last left this story, we were at 4 thousandths at the 7th fret, holding at the body joint, and we haven't moved. Okay. Also, last we checked, we were at 6/64 and 5/64, and we are exactly 6/64 and 5/64. And we took our saddle down as low as we possibly could. We made some alterations to the little slot coming out of the bridge pin to handle a little bit of loss of break angle on the low E and the high E. Everything works great. Sounds lovely. I don't play that well. It's a good sounding guitar, I'll tell you that much. Put it in the case and call Buddy, tell him to come and get it. Oh, we also got rid of the sharp fret ends here. There were some that were pretty nasty. So yeah, we want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair. And if you feel so compelled to go ahead and subscribe to our channel, that'd be great. If you could like and hit the little bell, that'd be even better. And if you need your guitar brought up to par, we're on the Facebooks. You just send me an instant message, we'll get you in line. So take care of the old folks, they're special. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. And take care of yourself. Peace, have a good night.